What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Finally One podcast. I'm Kelly.
I'm Natasha.
So how you doing, babe?
I'm good, babe.
You looking all good.
Thanks.
Ready to expand our family?
No.
Wow, what's
With
up?
grandbabies?
No, with our own babies.
No.
We can start over.
No, sir.
Why?
Don't want to do that.
We can start over.
No. Grandbabies.
We can make a miracle on
I can
34th
spoil my grandbabies.
You funny. How was your day today?
I had a good day. It's been a little busy. We have like customer appreciation this week, so it's been crazy. Everybody is wanting to renew their loans and all that good jazz, so it's been busy. But I do want to say thank you and shout out to you. Why are you looking like
I don't know
that?
what you finna say.
No, you always take care of me. But this weekend, I had a little episode, what would you call that? Accident.
It wasn't your fault, though. Well, go ahead.
Yes, and my baby took care of it. I didn't have to do nothing. He cleaned up my mess. Well, I guess I could tell y'all. So I did a clean on my lovely washing machine that my husband got for me as a gift. And I had never done it before, so I just left it. It filled up, and it was cleaning. Well, the next morning we woke up, our basement was flooded. I mean, I think he said like 50 to 60 gallons of water.
That's a lot.
And Sunday morning, so I'm trying to get ready for church. I'm on the worship team, so I'm like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? So he's down there and he's like, babe, go on to church. I'll meet you there. Well, he didn't meet me there. He stayed at home and cleaned up and got that. So I just wanted to say I appreciate that. I thank you. Before, he probably would have been, before in our first marriage, he probably would have cussed me out, everything. It would have been my fault.
Why would that have happened on the first time?
Because you was just a butt.
No. It's a deeper meaning. The first marriage, like you said, it would have been a much bigger thing. Because for me, it would have been, I was already unhappy with myself and broken and all of the things, unhappy with her, didn't want to be there, so it would have been a bigger thing because it's like, well, here's another thing that I got to deal with, it would have been adding on. And we talked about it in our first marriage. I was just building a case of reasons why she was unfit and reasons why to get rid of you. And now it's different. I didn't even, you didn't even sense any agitation. Like, be honest, I was never like,
It was not.
oh my God. Even when I told you, I was just like, babe, the basement is flooded.
I said, oh my gosh, like, it's my fault. I did that tub clean last night. And he just walked behind. He was like, yep, that's probably what it was.
But yeah, it was a lot of work. But I never, like you said, I didn't feel a way about it. It was just like, hey, I think I'm at a place where, like, I trust God whatever happens. It's like, it's almost like, stuff is going to happen. It's not what happens, it's how you respond to what happens.
That's good.
And I'm getting to a place where I'm not allowing things to, alter my peace. I woke up, Sunday morning in a peace. I just woke up in a place and was ready to get to worship and, go down there to get dressed. And next thing you know, I'm in the swimming pool. Like, what was I supposed to do? Why would I be upset about it? It just, just stuff happens. So,
I know, but I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate how you came to me about it. Like, because before, like, when I wrecked the car that time, oh my gosh, like, there's just so many things that had happened in the first marriage. So
all of the stuff, though, like you said, in the first marriage, if you add on a person who they already don't have peace, with themselves. They don't want to be in the situation that they're in. It was just stuff after stuff, and now we're in a place where we're legit partners, and we're happy in our marriage. We're happy with each other. We're happy being together. It was nothing. I mean, it was a lot of work. I'm not gonna say it wasn't a lot of work, but I never was agitated by it, or never complained about it, or never was like, it was never a thought. My thought was, okay, how do we accomplish all of the things we have planned to accomplish today?
Right.
And the best bet was for you to go ahead, me figure it out, and then we do the rest of the thing. So, but you're welcome, babe. We're a team. You know that. We gotta get our handshake. We ain't got one. We're a team. You know that. But I'm glad. What I'm glad about is things like that give you the opportunity to develop a different, thought process on how we react if something does go wrong.
Right.
Like, it gives you an opportunity to experience, because you don't really know. Like, a person can say that they change. You don't really know until they get put into a situation.
Right.
So I'm glad that happened, that we were able to be in a situation where you can legit see, like, no, I'm different. I don't even view life the same way. I don't view you the same way. I don't view marriage the same way. It's not about that. But I knew, like, I have no doubt, if I needed you in any way, you would be there for me and do the same. So yeah. Well, thank you for that, babe. I appreciate that. I hope that helps people in how they communicate with their spouse as well. Like stuff is going to happen. Your job is, number one, you can control you. Can't change what happens. So you might as well be at peace with your spouse. Ain't no reason to being mad and upset and allowing it to ruin, your bliss, if you have it. And if you don't have it, if one little thing can set you guys off, there's some conversations that need to be had. Like, it's something, because it's not the thing. So back in the past, when something would happen, it would never be the thing. There was layers of stuff that we never dealt with and never talked about.
Right.
So I'm glad we have no things.
And two, I want to say that I did tell him thank you, like, when we were one-on-one. I'm just coming in front of y'all, like, just to tell you to.
You did. You were very appreciative too. You were just like, I don't know what, I was like, what is wrong with you? It's all right. You didn't do it on purpose. It's nothing.
It's still the fact that I had all this water down there. Like, I should have went and checked it. Like,
it's all good. It happens.
I feel like, oh girl, why did I get married?
What?
If I would have just checked it.
Oh,
if I would have checked it.
That's a lot more serious.
It is, but I'm just saying.
I get
That's
it.
how I felt.
I get it. We got an interesting topic today. Man, interesting question from a brother. And we're gonna do our best. What I've decided to start doing now is giving a disclaimer. Okay? This is only our opinion. Okay?
Why are you giving disclaimers?
Because folks get mad at your opinion.
Exactly.
It's like,
our opinion.
this is our opinion. Take it at your own risk, number one. Number two, you should be seeking God for the real answer, or the answer that you should take. So you should be praying, you should be being still, and you should ask God for the real answer on what you should do. And oftentimes, if He's in you, you know what you need to do, because it lines up with His word, it lines up with His spirit, and it goes against your flesh, right? Because your flesh wants to please itself, and your spirit man wants to please God. So, with that disclaimer, all right, let's read it, baby. What? Why you laugh?
You said with that disclaimer, let's read it.
Let's read it.
All right, it says, I'm a faithful husband. I work hard, pay the bills, help around the house, and I never have cheated. But for a while now, my wife rarely wants to be intimate.
Flag on the play. Go ahead.
I've tried talking to her, being patient, and even asking if something's wrong, but nothing changes. I'm starting to feel rejected and unwanted, and lately I've been seriously tempted to step out. Even though I know it's not the right move, have y'all been here? How do I deal with this kind of rejection without destroying my marriage or myself?
So, man, that's tough.
So why you say flag on the play?
Because she's not sleeping with him. Like, he seems like a good dude, right? He says he goes to work, you know, he's paying the bills, he's taking care of the household, he's doing all of the things, and he's never cheated, but his wife won't sleep with him, and he asks her if something's wrong. So that lets me know, if we dig deeper, that there's nothing medically wrong, right? Because if he would know if it was medically wrong, like if she had some type of sickness or some type of illness or whatever. But if she's saying nothing is wrong and she won't sleep with him and he's good to her, she may be cheating.
I was going to say, she's probably trying to have her cake and eat it too, like, but that's
ain't no
my opinion.
But ain't no cake and eat it too. She's out there.
I was just thinking cake and eat it too.
All far as like
he's
him taking care of her.
Right, he's paying the bills.
Yeah.
He's, you know.
Yeah, but why won't she? If that's the case, I don't know. I think that's foul. Like there's so many women out here that are great women, would love to have a man like that. Like we don't know him personally. We're just going off what he said. A man who's gonna take care of the house, take care of you, be faithful, be all of these things, and here you are, you dogging them out. If she's cheating,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What did you get ready to say?
I was like, is she dogging him out though?
If she's cheating,
right? But we don't know if she's cheating.
I think she is.
This is just our thought.
I mean, that's the first thought that came to mind. Like, I don't know this. Do your own research and you figure it out and you pray about it and use your discernment. But if you're doing all of that, you asked her if anything's wrong. She's saying nothing is wrong. Right. You haven't done anything. I'd say do your own investigation, but taking it a step further, maybe I would suggest y'all try counseling. Like maybe it's something like we talked about, some underlining stuff. What's up, everybody? I'm Kelly.
And I'm Natasha.
Listen, we are now accepting dates for marriage and relationship workshops, trainings, and panels. What are some of the topics, baby?
Yeah, topics including but not limited to are restoring trust after infidelity, communication, restoring the intimacy, becoming one, how to win in your finances, before you say I do, and are they the one?
Listen, this is perfect for churches. This is perfect for conferences.
Yeah.
This is perfect for marriage and couples ministries. We would love to come visit you and be a part of your next event or your special event. All you need to do to get locked in with us, see if a date is available, send us an email at admin@kellyandnatasha.com or just go to the website kellyandnatasha.com. We would love to be a part of your next event.
Yeah. Right.
That maybe she can't communicate, you know. And we don't know the age. Her body could be going through a change.
That's exactly right.
Right? Then the what he asked at the end about, you know, wanting to step out, like you said, that would be a disaster. What did he say about the end, like wanting to step out?
I'm starting to feel rejected and unwanted, and lately I've been seriously tempted to step out, even though I know it's not the right move. Have y'all been here? How do I deal with this kind of rejection without destroying my marriage or myself? Yeah,
bro. If you step out, there's nothing good gonna come from that. Like not one thing. You may fulfill your flesh. Your flesh may feel good for a second, but yeah, you're definitely ruining your marriage and you're ruining yourself. Like there's no way around that. I would say it's like seriously, this may sound cliche. Get your accountability partner and pray, like to keep yourself from doing that while y'all work through this process. Because think about, lean on them vows. Like I've said before, this is a time where it says for better or for worse. This is one of those times where it's worse. because where women might want sex, it's a need for men, like food.
Right.
Go ahead. I feel
I
like
was
you got
gonna
something to
say,
say.
I was just gonna say, and you need to talk to her. Like, I know you said you went to her and said, right, but like in a calming and open way, like try to get to the root of it, because I mean might be something going on with her. Like she might have some insecurities where she doesn't feel comfortable. Why are you rolling your eyes like that?
No, I just had a thought. I'm gonna finish it, but it ain't about you. It's just like
Cause I'm thinking of me sometimes, like
some insecurities about.
I've gained some weight back, so
I
sometimes
think you look good.
yeah. That's why I've gained the weight, because you talking about you eat it, baby. I like holding on to them rolls.
I didn't say that like that. Come on, but I don't. I like women with a little meat on their bones. I don't like no little bit of meat.
But when you get to your clothes and you're like, oh, this is a little tight, like that's just mentally like. So I'm just saying, like, really talk to her. Try to get to the root of it. Like you said, counseling.
Yeah.
Go and talk and really get to the root of it.
Yeah, I say get some counseling. But brother, I'm gonna tell you this. Sometimes women don't even know what's wrong with them. Be honest as a woman.
Yeah,
Sometimes she be in a mood and I be like, yo, what is wrong with you? And she don't even know what's wrong with her. I just know how to deal with her. I be like, yo, you tripping. Like you need to, sometimes I have to reel her back in. And she'll apologize because we're in a good spot. Like, and she'd be like, why am I tripping? I don't know. I just feel this type of way. And sometimes I just have to give her a space. Now, answering the question, have we been there? No, we haven't been there. Even in our first marriage, we were never in a place where she wouldn't sleep with me or whatever. She may not have wanted to or been in a mood based off how I treated her, but you never denied me sex. And I think that was out of fear too, that I was going to get it. Talk about that.
Yeah, because like if I'm not giving it to you when you want it, like you have thoughts going through your mind because you were so doggish. Like, if I give you this, will you stay? Like, will he stay if I give it up? So yeah, that's.
Right. Somebody said before, I heard that, I don't know if it was online or whatever, like they feel like if a wife doesn't sleep with her husband, that's a sin. Like, it's funny, but they were joking around about it, but I say this, right? It's selfish because when you think about it, as husband and wife, that is the one cup that you're the only one can fill. And for you to withhold that from me, that's selfish. And I see why he feels rejected. And if he's a handsome man, like, he's denying himself every single day and then come home keeping himself. And then you won't sleep with him. You helping the enemy get him. You helping the enemy destroy your marriage. He's saying, the brother is saying that he's thinking about it. So that means he's being presented with opportunities. If he's denying those opportunities, listen, you're opening the door for the enemy to ransack that marriage. Like, I don't know if y'all got kids. Like, it's so many different variables you need to think about. And that's crazy. Because it's like the enemy, he's so crafty. He's so crafty. But talk about this. How many women you think are out there that's praying for a man to provide, be faithful, help around the house, like do all of the things, like he's doing the things, quote unquote, women say that they want, and yet his wife won't sleep with him?
Right. So there is a lot of women out here, because when I was divorced, I was praying too, like, Lord, I just, somebody to take care of me, like, so, I mean, and then, like, giving opportunities of that, like you said, the devil is crafty. Like, it's like some of these trifling women be out here watching, like, oh,
Yeah.
she ain't on her post. Let me do something. So, hey,
And the enemy will send them.
right in their face,
The enemy will send them.
and sometimes right in front of you.
What? Somebody did? Oh, yeah. I was like, somebody is in right in front of you. Who was right in front of you? What you thought about? Who's trying to holler at you?
I'm just saying, like.
I thought you was talking about that lady at the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Who was like, what did she do? She
I
walked
don't even
past, she
remember.
like got in my face like that in front of my wife and the whole family. But the the part for me was I wasn't paying no attention to her. I was eating my food and we talking, and the chick walked past or something and like got in my
He
face.
wasn't paying attention, but he knew what I was talking about.
It was funny because we laughed about it after, but I'm talking about while we were there and we were eating. I wasn't paying no attention to her.
I got you.
But yeah, somebody, man, the enemy will send them, like literally send them, and which was when we were in the process of me winning you back. That was one of the reasons. Before you even committed to me or anything, before when we were just friends, remember I went and bought a ring. I went and bought rings and started wearing a ring because I wanted it to symbolize my covenant with God before anything. Mm-hmm. Because I made a vow to him first that, hey, I'm going to be faithful to you first. Like I'm not going to sleep with another woman until I get married. And like I wanted it to be a repel, you know what I mean? I didn't want it to be, but that didn't stop women from flirting with me or.
Right.
Why do you say it like that?
Because it's the truth. Like, it's not stopping women. Like, that ring, yeah.
It doesn't stop women from flirting. Why you seem hostile right now? Ain't no women flirting with me or trying to get me now.
Stop.
What's wrong?
I'm not. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You tripping.
There's all this stuff I've been through. No.
What do you go through now? You ain't got nothing to
I don't
go
go
through.
through nothing now. No.
You know we locked in. Ain't nothing worth messing up what we got.
But before, baby.
I was looking for an out. You know, I wasn't, number one, wasn't accountable to me. I didn't know who I was. I was lost, broken, unhealed. Like you said, I felt rejected. And that rejection didn't come necessarily from you. It started with my mom, but then it started with, just growing up with that hurt, that pain, that rejection, not feeling worthy enough. And it's like, when I talk about it in the book, y'all better get the book. Listen to me. Click the link below, get the book, because I talk about some of these things. I remember as early as like 4th grade, wondering would I ever get married? Would a woman ever find me attractive? You know what I'm saying? And then to get older and all of a sudden women throw themselves at you. It's like a drug. You don't know what to do with that. And it started probably my senior year in high school. It was like, oh, this is what it's like to be, and with the big head. And you give somebody a drug who's already broken and already has pain, you just use that to numb the pain. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
No, I was just thinking it's crazy that you talk about all these women that throw themselves used to throw themselves at you. Like, it's just...
You threw yourself at me. What you talking about?
I didn't throw myself at you.
Stop it. What did you do?
I didn't throw myself at you.
What did you do?
I may have flirted and,
Stop.
look, but I didn't throw myself at you like, you can get it.
You didn't?
No.
What do you call it? What do you call it? I'm just being, what do you call it?
Okay, you got a point.
I mean, that's the point.
I was young.
Exactly. We both were young.
And like you were saying, like I always thought like I was the butterball. I wasn't gonna get nobody.
Yeah.
Like I was a chunky girl. They called me McButter, and so when I was feeling myself, I'm like, hey, everybody else is out here losing their virginity. Come get it.
Yeah.
So you got a point.
I was a jock. Became a football star. you know, got crowned Mr. Virginia High, all of that, got best dressed, and like I was just feeling myself and I was full of it. And then you add to that, my parents get me that car, like after like watching Minister Society over and over and wanting a convertible like Kane, and then I get a convertible, you couldn't tell me nothing. And chicks was motorheads.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I had a customer today that was speaking very highly of you.
What they say?
Just that was you. Well, they was like, first, you married to Kelly Cole. It's like,
This is a
yes,
man
I'm
or
married
a
to Kelly
female?
Cole. Him and his wife.
Okay.
I said, yeah, I'm married to Kelly Cole, and he was like, oh, okay, that I had him. Yeah. I can't say all of that, but he was just talking highly of you in football and all that good stuff. I'll tell you afterward. It just came to my mind.
You funny. You funny. But yeah, so back to this brother. Let's wrap it up. Did we answer his question?
I believe so.
No, we didn't really experience that. I do want to wrap it up by saying some tips, closing on some stuff, some practical things. Y'all should get counseling, because it sounds like you love your wife and you want your marriage, because, you know, if you didn't, you wouldn't be asking for advice or help. You wouldn't be saying you're thinking about stepping out. You would have been already stepped out. So it seems like you love her. You know, start with the little things. Start praying together. Start doing a devotion together. Start getting closer to God. See if you can get closer to God, because as we begin to do that on our path back together, it made us that much more attractive to each other. Hey, do you need help in your marriage? Do you need some guidance? Do you need some tools? Do you need some action plans, some steps to becoming one? Well, great news. We created a course called 7 Steps to Becoming One. How we went from teenage parents to married to divorced and then happily married again, and how we got there. We were able to sit down, record this course, share our personal testimony, right? Give you the tools, all right? Provide a lesson, then give you scripture, give you exercise and activities to help you become one. It was fun creating this, wasn't it,
It
sweetheart?
was very fun creating it. Yep.
Why should they take our course?
What better way? Like, we've been through one marriage and it didn't work. We divorced and now we're back together. So why not let us help you? We're back on this journey again. So, like, yeah.
It was fun. It was fun. So we can help you. Real life stuff. This is not, we didn't create this course to make money. We created this course to help people. We didn't want to do it. We didn't want to write the book. We didn't want to create the course. We didn't want to do any of this. We are simply being obedient to the Father. The course is 8 modules, right? 8 weeks. You can get it done in 7 to 8 weeks, right? Depending on how fast you go, right? And you also get a digital workbook with exercises, resources, lessons, and so much more. All right. So listen, go now. To sign up for the course, go to kellyandnatasha.com. Go check it out in our store. You agree?
Yeah.
And so yeah, get you an accountability partner, a friend, your pastor, somebody who's gonna keep you accountable. My pastor kept me accountable in the season that I was being faithful to the Lord and waiting on her. So yeah, that's what I would say do, because you love your wife, you seem like you love your family. Don't step out. Do whatever you have to do to hold on and get some help. And we'll be praying for y'all. Like,
That's right.
You got any more advice, like something else that he could do? You said communicate with her. We said praying. We said
Counseling.
or you got any idea what may be causing that? Like, if he's doing all of those things, what is the reason you think she may not be sleeping?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, it's probably maybe some insecurities about her, how she's feeling about herself, how her day has been. Like, she may be tired. Like,
Is that an excuse? Let me stop you right there.
no, it is not an excuse. But I'm just saying some examples of what it could be. Cause like first going back to the first marriage, like when I was cooking and cleaning and Like, I didn't always want to lay up with you. Like, I had to make sure you ate first. I had to make sure it was right, the right temperature, the right this, the right, and that's hard. Like, I was taking out the trash.
You was not taking out no trash.
I was. If you didn't make Aaron take it out, I was taking it out. You was like, you were
if
Mr. Golden Man. No.
Tasha,
Kelly Cole, you didn't do crap.
I didn't do crap.
I mean, I shouldn't say it that way.
You standing on that?
No, I'm just saying, like, stuff to that, like washing dishes and taking out the trash, mopping the floors, cleaning toilets.
I took out the trash. If Aaron didn't take out the trash. But to sum it up, our first marriage, I've already said this, it was about me. I was self-centered. It was about me. My focus and my outlet was work. So, and I'm not talking about when I worked the 2 jobs or whatever, but when I, started my business, that was it. That was my outlet. And it wasn't about anybody else. It was about, working and providing and getting to a place where we wouldn't be struggling.
No, I'm just saying, I'm giving examples.
But wait, you taking it back. You said I ain't do crap. Like, what?
That's how I felt. Like,
ain't no fight. Was there a fight about?
I'm saying you
terrible.
trying to fight to get it
I
right.
I was not a good husband in our first marriage. What I'm saying is, you can't say I didn't do crap. It just felt like that.
Right. It just felt like that.
So you saying he said he's helping around in the house. She still ain't giving him none. You ain't got no more advice. But you know what I'm saying? He says he's helping around in the house. Now, as we be honest, in the first marriage, I shouldn't have been getting how I acted and how I treated you. But it seems like this brother is really, doing his part, and it's not happening.
Yeah, but we don't know all of.
Let me ask you another question.
All of the.
Would it be fair for him to cheat?
Would it be fair? No, because he has made that commitment. Like,
he's made what commitment?
He has made that commitment till death do us part. That covenant, like that is what he's.
So he would be wrong if he let's just say, I'm not condoning this. I believe in the word of God. I agree with you. He should keep himself, right? Mm-hmm. What should be the repercussions? Just say he has a weak moment, right? You seen the movie Not Easily Broken, where the girl crept in there, his wife was being mean to him, and all of a sudden he like, oh, I can't do this. He end up at the hotel with the girl, but he actually goes through. What should be the repercussions? Should she divorce him? Go ahead. And I just thought of something else.
You're saying if he did,
if he slips up and he can't take it anymore, he has a weak moment and he knocks something else down.
I mean, if he committed that and then she
should leave.
If she's not wanting into it and can't handle that,
but it's her fault. Wait, is it her fault? Like, is she to blame? Now, he did the act, but what was the cause of him committing this act? Because he said he's been faithful, he's never cheated. So if she was giving it up regularly, right? Mm-hmm. Is it her fault if he slips up and he has a weak moment? Is it her fault?
Technically, it would be her fault, but...
What's the but?
You have to stay committed and true to each other. Like, you can't just go out and get a plus because she ain't doing something. Like, it's not like that.
You don't get one, of course, with your relationship and being a follower of Christ. No, right?
See, that's how I look at stuff.
That's how we look at it. I said I agree with you, okay. But I'm just going deeper to maybe help him or somebody else, right? Okay, let's take it a step further. Well, let's try a different scenario. Say he doesn't sleep with somebody else, but because his wife is not sleeping with him, he's beginning to watch porn and he's masturbating. Is she to blame for that? Is that her fault, or what would he feel like?
Yes, she is to blame for that because she is not fulfilling her husband's needs or wants.
Is that cheating? For him to watch porn and masturbate, is that cheating?
I mean, all of that is sin, and it's so. I can't say. I don't.
Is it cheating? That's what I'm asking. Is cheating?
Yeah, I mean, it is cheating because he's getting off with watching other girls.
I don't think that that's cheating. I believe that you shouldn't be doing it. I think that it's sin because it causes you to lust, and it causes you to be committing, masturbating and committing acts. But I don't think he's cheating, because cheating is him actually going and laying with somebody else. Is he sinning? Yes, but I don't think that he's cheating. You think he's cheating?
I mean, the way you put it like that, then I guess not. I just see it all as being wrong because it's a sin. So,
Yeah, I think it's wrong, but I'm saying, is he cheating though? Would she be fair to say
no,
if she
ain't
caught
else.
him? Say she caught him masturbating and watching porn. Would would she have the right to be like, "Yo, you're cheating on me. I'm leaving"?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's wrong. I don't believe it's right in God's eyes or for your spirit man.
Because, I mean, he's not getting it, so he's trying to release somehow. So
And trying to keep himself, right? I'm not justifying it, just giving different scenarios. So, yeah, I don't, be honest with you, it would be very, very hard for me to be a sexless marriage. Unless, wait a minute.
It would be.
But pause. I'm going to say it this way. It would be hard either way, but what I'm saying is, I would be able to deal with it more emotionally and not feel the rejection that he feels if you had a medical condition that caused you not to be able to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's a little bit easier as a man to deal with if your partner has a medical issue and her body is not physically able to. But if she's physically able to and nothing's wrong and yet she still like if you rejected me, like, I understand how he feels. Like, that's not a good feel. Like, when you reject your husband, like, come on. Like, you're opening that door for the enemy, because guess what? And people joke about this. I seen this lady online. She put the camera on her husband, and she asked him, is outside sex easier to get than inside sex? And he said, what? And he said, I don't know, get the camera on my face, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you, it is. It is. Just keeping it a buck. It is. Outside, they hot and ready like Little Caesars.
Okay.
Like you said, inside, he gotta clean the dishes. He gotta be doing all of this stuff. No, outside, you could just stay hot and ready like Little Caesars. Come get it, $5. You know what I'm saying? You put them. Clock it. But I'm just telling you the truth. Like, women, listen up. Like, really, you should not be making it hard for your husband. Like, that's part of it. Your body is no longer your own. And I don't mean that in a possessive way. You have a duty and a cup that only you can fulfill. And I think that's wrong if you're denying your husband.
That's good. You're backing it up with scripture.
I think it's wrong. You think she's wrong? What's wrong with you? Why are you looking at that? What's on your mind?
Nothing.
Tell the people what's on your mind.
Stop.
Huh?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do think she wrong. Like, if he's out working and you should be able to please and satisfy you.
So why does it turn you on when I'm working and doing stuff for you and taking care of you?
Cause, like, anyway.
What?
All right, are we wrapping up this episode?
We're wrapping it up. Did we answer his question? You feel like we helped him?
Yep, I think so. Why are you?
You look good.
All right, guys.
Wait,
yes, we are. Do you have any final words? Because you said a lot.
No, you give the final words. Like you said, I said a lot.
I don't have any final words. I'm just saying, do you have anything else? Like, we gonna close this out.
Let me look and see if we got any announcements. You guys say something
I gotta
before.
say something.
While I look and see if we got any announcements.
What I gotta say?
Anything on your heart. Tell the people.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
I don't have nothing to say.
I don't think we got any announcement. Only announcement is January the 5th.
January?
No, June the 5th. June the 5th, we are at ASAL Community Church in Villa Rica, Georgia. We will be doing a marriage and a relationship conversation and book signing.
Yes.
So, if you're in Atlanta, Villa Rica, Douglasville, any of those areas, come meet us in person.
Come see us.
We would
Yes.
love to see you. Shout out to my brother, Pastor Rodney Johnson.
Pastor Johnson.
And the whole ASAL church. So, we're looking forward to that. But, yep, I think that's the only announcement. Only other thing I want to say, make sure you get the book. And we don't mention it a lot, but I think I insert the commercial in there. Listen, we have a course and we have classes that we've done on our website that if you want further help and you want to walk through a process of, restoring the infidelity, restoring the trust in your marriage and in your relationship, like, check out our website. We got some great resources that you can take advantage of. So I don't think we do justice by not mentioning it, but go ahead.
What? I was just thinking on our first couple of episodes, we was trying to get it in. You can check us out at
KellyandNatasha.com.
Right.
Yep. Keep sending in the questions.
Yes, we love the questions. Keep them coming.
Comment below, like, share. Help us push this
Come
out.
on.
Help push this out.
Give me your negative comments, your good comments. I love it.
You funny. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. And on that note,
we out. God bless.
Next week.
Hey guys, just wanted to come to you thanking you for checking out the Finally One podcast.
Listen, this is what we need you to do. We need to grow our following. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. Make sure you're sharing these episodes. You don't know what couple that they may help. So subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You don't know who you're going to help. And make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yes, guys. Share. Help us.
Yep. And you don't know who you're going to help. So it's not about us. It's about helping couples, right?
Share. Yeah.
So share, like, subscribe. Help us get our following up.